Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to my channel, EleMental Lyfe Guided Messages, and also welcome back to my current and new subscribers. Today, I will be doing your April 2025 money reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and wherever you may have major placements in your chart. Please keep in mind that this is not a personal one-to-one reading, so please take what resonates and leave behind what does not. And if you would like a personal reading, please email me. My information is below in the description box. If you like jewelry, crystals, and candles, please check out my shop. The information is below as well. And if you enjoy weekly collective money, career, and finance readings, please head on over and subscribe to my other channel, Money Path Tarot. That information can be found on the main page of this channel. And if you enjoy this reading and you feel as though this reading resonates with you, please like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, and also comment down below. I have already cleared the energies and meditated over the cards. Now let's begin your reading. Okay, what messages do we have for my beautiful Scorpios when it comes to their money for April 2025? What do they need to know? Please show me the cards we need to see. Okay, you have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And you have Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Any other messages for my beautiful? Well, that flip right out. You have Beetle, and it states good fortune. Okay. So I'll take those three. So my beautiful Scorpios, when it comes to your money for April 2025, the first card that came out is Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So with this Mule card coming out, this could possibly be you or someone that you may know that could have the potential to affect your money in the month of April. So this stubborn person could be a supervisor, a coworker, someone that you may work with. This could even be your partner, a business partner, someone that you collaborate with. The both of you may not be able to see eye to eye in the month of April. So you may be discussing a lot of issues in order to figure out the differences, or in order to see each other's point of view when it comes to whatever you may be dealing with. You may feel as though this person does not hear you. They do not see things from your point of view. So it may be affecting your money if you work with this person. Or if this is a boss or supervisor that you're dealing with that's very stubborn, want things their way, and unwilling to listen or change, they could potentially affect your workflow, how you make your money, how well you're able to do your job, as well as how you feel when it comes to you doing your work, how you feel about your work. They could be affecting that as well. But there's someone that's extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, and it's going to require you putting a little bit of effort or more time into figuring out a way to not bump heads, but agree on certain things so that you can move forward in whatever you may be pursuing, whether this is your job, your career, an idea, a project. Something needs to be discussed, and something needs to be done in order for you to be heard and in order for you both to be on the same page. But this is going to require a little bit more effort in the month of April so that you both can see from each other's point of view. And for some of you, if this is connected to a relationship, your partner may be very stubborn. So you may be having difficulties in the month of April with the both of you seeing eye to eye, and this could be related to money. So you're going to have to put in a little bit more work, time, attention, listening a lot more in order to come to an agreement so that the both of you are satisfied. But whether this is in a partnership, whether this is in your career, whether this is an employee that you may have been having a lot of issues with, you're going to have to, as mentioned before, put in a lot more work in the month of April. And for the second card, Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So with this Boot card coming out, this lets me know that a lot of you may have been putting in some work in order to get something off the ground, in order to see change and results in whatever you're investing into moving forward with. You may be feeling as though things may have slowed down, or you're not seeing the results that you may want to see. So in the month of April, In order for you to see positive results, it's going to require you stepping up your game, putting in more action, putting in more effort, because the month of April is going to be a great time for you to really kickstart something, launch something, do something that really has a potential to really go far. And it's important in this month that you really increase your efforts so that you can see results and so that you can accomplish your goals a lot quicker. But you're on the right path. You just need to put in a little bit more work. And for those of you, if this is related to your career, you may be looking for a new opportunity, looking for a new job. And in order for you to see results as far as potential employers, as far as a job that you may want, it's going to require you putting in a little bit more work so that you can have the opportunity amongst the competition, so that you can stand out. So your efforts is going to determine how far you go along your path, or how far you go when it comes to your career, a goal, an idea, something that you're pouring into, something that you're trying to accomplish. Or if this is an investment, it's going to require you being more strategic and putting in a little bit more work in order for you to see change. So with both the Mule card and the Boot card coming out in the month of April, your actions is going to determine how far you go when it comes to you accomplishing or achieving something, as well as you having to put in a little bit more work in order for you to see results in the month of April, so that things can continue to work in your favor. And for the last card that came out, you have Beetle, good fortune. So I feel as though this card is connected to both of these cards, Mule and Boot. So you have the potential to create great fortune for yourself based off of your actions, your decisions, you putting in a little bit more effort, you moving forward with that idea, really remaining focused and dedicated to coming to a common ground, to understanding something, to figuring out something, or to move down a path that is divinely meant for you so that you can have access to the opportunities that you want. But good fortune is waiting for you based off of your actions. And with this card, there's a beetle on the ground, on dry land. And this lets me know that you're tapping into the resources that's being made available for you or to you in the month of April in order for you to make something happen. So you may be making something out of nothing, out of your God-given skills, gifts, and talents, or utilizing your knowledge, your wisdom, your insight, what you know or what you have, and using it to work in your favor. So you have a keen insight into what's going to work for you and what your path is moving forward based off of you tapping into what's being made available to you right now, based off of your experiences. And you're going to be really digging deep and tapping in and using that to navigate your way forward. And it's going to lead you to new opportunities, prosperity, abundance, fortune, some sort of gain that's really going to work in your favor. But your action is going to be required, and you putting in a little bit more effort when it comes to whoever you may be dealing with, whoever you may be working with, when it comes to your career, your investments. It's going to require a little bit more action, attention, and effort from you in order for you to get to this good fortune that's headed in your direction, or that maybe already be here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards to see what other messages we have. What other messages do we have for my beautiful Scorpios? What do they need to know when it comes to their money for the month of April? Please show me the cards we need to see. Look right over. You have two. You have perspective and you have objective. So with perspective, it states, your viewpoint about money is changing positively. It's time to see the bigger picture in growing your finances. Your values are affecting your decisions. So when it comes to your money, in the month of April, a lot of you, your viewpoint is changing. The way that you see money, your perspective is really changing so that you see things from a different viewpoint, which is allowing you to invest wisely, to be more strategic about your moves and what you're moving forward with. So a lot of you are in the mindset of seeing the bigger picture. You know where you want to be in your future. You know what works for you, as mentioned before. And you see your path forward by tapping into your knowledge, your wisdom, your intuition in order to guide you. So although people may not see things from your view, or they may not see your vision, it's not meant for them to see it. It's meant for you to see it. And a lot of you are really tapping into a higher perspective, really connecting with your higher self in order to guide your path forward, which is going to lead you towards growth, financial opportunities, you investing wisely, saving wisely, investing towards your future, and having a different relationship when it comes to money. But it's important that you really tap into your values, what you feel is right for you, so that you can continue to move forward in a positive direction that's going to work for you. And for the second card that came out, you have objective. And with this card, it states, writing down your goals will help you in achieving them. Keep yourself on track to reaching your dreams one step at a time. So you're on track to achieving your dreams. And I feel as though this is connected to this boot card. You're headed in the right direction. Just remain on track and continue to put in the effort in order for you to accomplish your goals. For some of you, you may need to write down your plans, your ideas, what you want to accomplish in the month of April, such as you may want to create a vision board, something that's going to allow you to have a set out plan of what your next step is, so that you can check off your list and see how far you have come from where you may have started, which is going to encourage you and inspire you to continue to move forward. So it's important that you write things down, really set your intentions and goals so that you can achieve them one step at a time. And this will also allow you to keep yourself on track as you continue to move forward. But you're headed towards fortune, achievements, success, accomplishments, accomplishing your goals. You just have to really set your plans in motion, as well as increase your efforts, see things from a higher perspective, and it's going to lead you towards what you want to achieve or accomplish. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull another oracle card. What other messages? Okay, flew right out. You have, we're hiring, job search. Yes, as mentioned before, for some of you, if you're looking for a job in the month of April, you're going to find an employer that may be hiring. This could be an employer that you may have been looking at or considering putting in an application to, but you're going to be divinely guided to the right employer or the right environment that's going to work for you. So if you're currently looking for a job, someone's hiring specifically for your skills, your talents, where you're going to be able to thrive in a work environment that's right for you. So for some of you, the efforts that you're putting into putting out an application, going after that new opportunity, putting in a little bit more extra effort, as well as utilizing your skills, your knowledge, your gifts and talents to stand out amongst the competition, is going to lead you to a new opportunity in the month of April. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull tarot to further clarify the cards. Okay, please clarify mule. Show me the cards we need to see. Please clarify mule. Okay. This came out in the reverse. You have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant coming out in reverse for this mule card, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So this person that may be unwilling to change may be unconventional. They may go against the grain, and they may stand firm in what they know and what they believe. So this may create some sort of obstacle or challenge for you, because you may not be able to see eye to eye from this person's point of view. They may also be unwilling to conform to the rules of the workplace or the rules of society, because they see things so differently. So it makes it difficult for you to work with this person. And for some of you, I feel as though this could be you. You may see things from a different perspective. You may go against the grain because of your viewpoints, how you see the world, how you do your work. And this may create a challenge for you because you do things so differently. You view things so differently. Your perspective is not like everyone else's. And I feel as though this can also be seen with this perspective card, because your goals may be different. You have your intentions set on something else, something bigger than what you may be currently doing right now. And others may feel as though this is you going against the grain because your way of doing things, your way of seeing things, your way of accomplishing your goals is not by you going the traditional route. And others may be noticing this in the month of April. So for some of you, you may come off to others as stubborn and unwilling to change because of your viewpoints, because of your experiences, because of how you view society. And it may create some sort of challenge for you when it comes to your work environment or what you do for work. And for some of you, as mentioned before, if this is a supervisor, a coworker, a partnership, someone that you work with, you're going to have to put in a little bit more effort in order for the both of you to see eye to eye in the month of April so that you can move forward and see results. It may be a little bit more difficult, but it's necessary in order for you to move forward. Okay, please clarify boot. Okay, flip right out. You have the 8 of Swords and you have the 5 of Cups. So for the boot card, you have the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So this lets me know that with the 8 of Swords, you may feel as though you're being restricted in some sort of way. For some of you, this could be in your career or what you do for work. And you may feel that because you feel limited in what you can do or what you can achieve or accomplish, or your access or ability to climb up the career ladder, you may feel as though you're being booted out by being restricted from opportunities that you may want to go after. So you may be increasing your efforts when it comes to you going after a new job opportunity. And I feel as though this is connected with this job search card. So because you may feel restricted, because you may feel blocked in what you do, you're increasing your efforts as far as going after new opportunities, searching for a new job, going after a new career, or investing into something new where you're going to feel less restricted. And for some of you with this 5 of Cups card, this lets me know that although you may be cutting your losses, it's necessary in order for you to move forward. So for some of you, you may feel sad because you're letting go of something that you may have invested a lot of time, energy, and effort into, a career that you really worked hard in order to try to gain some sort of access to climbing up the career ladder, a raise, a promotion, an opportunity. And although you may feel as though this is a big loss, or you may feel sad about having to move on, it's necessary in order for you to see results, in order for you to achieve something or accomplish your goals. So for some of you, in order for you to see positive changes, it's going to require you moving on, moving in a different career path, going after new opportunities, which is going to allow you to see more growth as opposed to feeling restricted. And although you may feel sad about having to move on or cutting away things that's no longer serving you, this change is needed. And with the 5 of Cups card, you see how they're looking down at the 3 cups that spilled over, but don't recognize the 2 cups behind them. For some of you, you may feel as though you're losing a lot, but you have so much more to gain. You moving on is a blessing in disguise because something better that's meant for you is waiting for you. But you're freeing yourself from some sort of restriction by increasing your efforts and going after new opportunities. Or if you feel restricted when it comes to an investment or an opportunity that you feel is not working in your favor, or that you feel if you feel as though you're not seeing the results that you want to see, you're going to be increasing your efforts in order for you to have some sort of change. And if this requires you going in a different direction or going down a new or different path, you're ready and willing to do that in order to see results. Okay. Okay, please clarify beetle. Oh, okay, it wanted to come out. You got the star. So with this good fortune card and the beetle card, This lets me know that a lot of you are in your star energy. You have the potential to be very successful. Some of you may already be in the spotlight, or some of you are going to be in the spotlight based off of an idea, a skill, a gift, a talent, something coming through for you. For some of you, you're going to find that there's a lot of eyes on you. You're going to be receiving some type of recognition for something. So in your career, some of you may be receiving a raise, a promotion, some sort of recognition for what you do. And for some of you, whatever you're investing into is really going to take off for you and lead to a lot of fortune, a lot of financial abundance, long-term financial stability. But whatever you're creating, inventing, moving forward with, a skill, an idea, a gift, a talent, whatever you're pouring into, whatever you're increasing your efforts into, and whatever you're adjusting so that you can see positive changes and results, is truly going to work in your favor and align you with what is divinely meant for you, so that you can have access to success, wealth, fortune, you being in the spotlight and you being successful in what you do. But you're coming into a period of a lot of success, fortune, opportunity in the month of April. And whatever you have been investing into, or whatever you will be investing into, is truly going to take off and work in your favor. So my beautiful Scorpios, in the month of April, you may be dealing with someone who's very stubborn and aggressive, and it's going to require you putting in a lot more effort in order for you to see changes, positive changes and results. This stubborn person could be you, and your viewpoint, the way you view society and the way that you see things in order to accomplish or achieve your goals, may not be as traditional as everyone else. So you may have to put in a little bit more effort in order for people to see things from your perspective and your point of view, so that you can continue to move forward towards your goals. For some of you, you're going to have to increase your efforts in order for you to see positive changes and results. And this could be connected to your career or your personal life. But for some of you, a new path is opening up for you, and you may have to cut your losses in order for you to see change, so that you can accomplish and achieve your goals and have access to growth and opportunities that you truly deserve. And some of you are in your star energy, your star power. Things are really taking off for you. You're financially abundant. You're creating fortune, wealth, financial stability for yourself. And things are truly flowing to you so that you can have access to even bigger and better opportunities. A lot of eyes are on you in the month of April, and you're going to find that people are going to support what you do. You're also going to be seeing things from a different perspective. So this may also change your relationship with money, how you view money, how you spend money, how you deal with money, how you invest your money. But your perspective when it comes to growth and gains in your finances is going to be changing for the positive. For some of you, you may need to plan out your next steps, create a vision board so that you can have your objectives and goals written down as you continue to accomplish them one step at a time, and you're able to see how far you have come from where you may have started. And for some of you, your job search is going to end in you finding an employer that is divinely meant for you, someone who's hiring, and where you're going to be receiving a new opportunity. So continue to move forward, my beautiful Scorpios. You have a lot of great things happening for you in the month of April. I wish you a lot of luck. Continue to remain blessed. I thank you for coming to my channel. Once again, if you enjoyed this reading, please do not forget to like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, and also comment down below. I thank you once again. Have a blessed, beautiful, and abundant rest of your month, and bye.